Alrighty, so over here again, and we just finished the brace right over there. Can't really see it, but it's where over there where the foiler is. Anyway, so I'll turn you guys. Got these posts. We hauled them yesterday, and I'm picking out some good ones. These are good posts. You can see they're really nice, pretty consistent, and we're gonna use those to build a brace. 2 more braces up here. There's a gate up there that we have to build, and another brace right there. So, we're counting out posts right now, so we're doing 36 feet in between wood posts. So we got 2 out there already, and we'll make sure they're 36 feet when we go to pam them in. And yeah, so that's pretty much all we're doing right now, and we'll start pamming them in. So let me get you guys set up over here, and we'll start hauling posts and packing them out. And yeah, so let me get this up here, something for you guys to rest against. Alrighty, let's see, probably there. Okay, let's go. until like 3. But anyway, you can see pretty good running up there. Not bad. Got a few more posts and we're gonna be done here and moving on. Some of the posts are pretty crooked and stuff, but other than that, pretty good. So anyway, I'll turn it back on once we get back over here and everything. Okay, we're back from lunch. So we'll get started on this fence real quick. Just gotta bring over a staple and one more post and we'll get going. So yeah, go stick you guys over here and let the fast forwarding happen. Alrighty, we got it done. We're finally done with the fence. Well, not done, but I mean, you can look how straight it is. I mean, it's pretty darn straight, honestly. Runs up, there's the brace, runs over to another post, and then runs up to the main brace. So yeah, we're done with post. It was definitely tiring, but way faster than packing. Like we got, I believe, we got 2 posts left, and these are brace posts for right over there. that's what we're going to use to make the next H brace. Caden's coming down with the 4-wheeler because he had to finish up the post. His hammer kept on twisting the handle, so he couldn't really pam very much, so I mainly pammed, and then he would use my hammer. But anyway, but yes, okay, so posts are in now. Let me see what time it is. 4:27, so 4 p.m. So we don't have to get off until roughly 6. Well, I want to get off at around 5:30, so then we have enough time to top everything for about to rain. But anyway, so yeah. But anyway, we're finally done, and there's a big dip right there by that one post. You can kind of see it comes off this hill. And then that's the main dip. I probably should have put a little bit bigger of a post there, but I put a big post there and I put it 4 feet in the ground. So some of these posts are 4 feet, like where there's really big dips, we put them 4 feet in the ground. That way it can't heave it out of the ground as easy. We are gonna probably put a dead man in, or at least maybe a dead man. I think at least one would do it. And then we just gotta cut all these old posts and split them into fence stays, and also burn them for, we gotta take the ends back and burn them at our house because we have a wood stove. Just park it right over there. But anyway, oh yeah, keep going. Right there. That's pretty much all we use the 4-wheeler for. That way we don't disturb the ground too much, or don't drive on the ground too much. Like literally, you probably cannot really see where we drove. So that's what we're trying to accomplish, is not being able to see where we drive. That way they can't get too upset at us about building the fence over here and driving on this CRP. So anyway, yeah, that's why also we use the horse to bring the logs over, because the 4-wheeler would rip up the ground pulling that load, and the horse, he brings it over, and you almost can never, you can't, pretty much never can tell where he was, except for you see his tracks. But that's pretty much like a big elk, if you think about it. So anyway, but yep, we better get moving on wire, or we will not get done with a strand today. I at least want to get done with one. I'm thinking maybe the top strand, but that might be the hardest one to do. Because this thing, I mean, the wire is going to come way up in the air if you did the top strand, so we'd have to pull it down, and that thing's going to be like, yee. The problem is we don't have our gloves, so it's going to be a little, we should be able to use our pliers and do it, but we'll see. Come. Alrighty, well, we'll turn you back on once when we start stapling off a strand of barbed wire and stuff. So yeah. Alrighty, so it's actually I think a day later, so 2 days later, because of it rained quite a bit one day, so we didn't get out here, and so we finally got out here. No, get back. So anyway, we got one strand up, as you can see. We have one here. This is this horse wire because there was a big giant splice we had to put in. But it runs up there and runs all the way up that hill. You can't really see it up there, but you can kind of see it, but you can't really. So anyway, yeah. I'm trying a different knot. I think it's called like a termination knot. I don't know. I'm just trying it out, see if it works a little better. But yeah. So got it tied off here. So far it's looking pretty darn good. I'm actually thinking that this didn't really tighten up that much. I thought this might have tightened up a little bit from the pressure. But anyway, yeah, so we got it stapled off, and got it all tied down in those big gullies right over there. You can see it, that one, that's right there. That's a pretty big gully. We just put a post in the ground, 4 feet, a couple of them, and that's what we're going to use to tie that down. If we have to, if it starts pulling out the post later, like in the years or something, we'll put a dead man down, but I don't think it is gonna pull out a post. We'll have to see. But anyway, yeah, and then as soon as we get 4 strands on, we're gonna start pamming T-post and putting on fence stays and everything. So yeah, so I'll turn you back on once we probably get, I don't know, 2 more strands on or something. Really, tying off barbed wire isn't really that interesting, so I'm not gonna film too much of it. So I'll turn it back on once we get some more strands on. Okay, so we got 2 strands on, or 1 more right here, and right here. Here's the other brace up on top. You probably saw it in a video, short video. This post got pit in, kind of leaning that way, which can't really do anything about that. But anyway, yeah, so here's the brace up here, and it's a decent brace. We'll see how it does over time. But anyway, so we haven't stapled anything up here yet, so we got to come back and staple this, but we're stapling the post going off in that direction. But Caden, he's down there, you might be able to see him. Well, anyway, he's down there, he's getting staples. I mean, not staples, he's fixing splice. And I came up here I'm tying it off to the post up here, so then I can go back down and tighten it up. So anyway, yeah, so I'm just looking at the brace over here. So this one's put up a bit higher, I believe. So yeah, that one's put up a bit higher. The one brace I did down there, I did a little bit lower. I did it about a hand's width off the ground. That one's about almost 8 inches. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna be getting this next wire tied off pretty soon. I just have to see if Caden's done fixing his splice, and then I can pull on it to get a little more slack. And we use the end of the barbed wire. I don't know if you guys can hear me that good because of the wind. But anyway, we use the end of the barbed wire up there and wrap it around. But then all the way down at the other brace, we use horse wire for a splice, to splice it to attach it up to the other brace. But anyway, we'll see. This isn't brand new wire, so it doesn't have to be seamless, and also it doesn't have to be as tight as brand new wire. But maybe in the future we'll put on brand new, we'll see. But so far this brace has been doing pretty good. Has some tension on it now, so it can work a little bit better now. But so far it hasn't done anything, which you're not really going to see anything until it's whatever. But yeah, there is some bull wire on this, as you can see. This kind of got whatever messed up, but this is some bull wire, so it's somewhat brand new. We found a roll of this and we used it. There's actually, this one goes almost all the way down, and that one goes only halfway, and then it turns back into that rusty barbed wire. But anyway, yeah, so my preference, I think the bull wire is the best wire to buy because of how many barbs it has on it. This stuff, I don't know. Probably if you had like a open range, or like really like this forest, it's hills and everything, I would use this, maybe the 2 barbs. But this bull wire I just think is the best, because it's like 4 barbs on it, as you can see, and when you messing with that stuff, you gotta wear gloves because it messes your hand up pretty good. And it's hard to twist, and I think it's just way more better. But anyway, so I'm gonna get this one tied off up here, and we'll probably turn it back on once we get 3 strands on. And yeah. Alrighty, so we got all 4 strands on. We didn't film doing the 3rd one or showing getting it back on, but we got all 4 of them on, so yeah. It runs all the way up there. You can see it runs pretty nice. And then it goes up over there. But anyway, so far all the braces are holding together, so it's pretty nice. But yeah, pretty nice wire. And yeah. So now we're going to get T-posts and start laying them out and putting 2 in between each. 26. So 26 posts. And that's how much T-post we're going to need. And then fence stays. And you need 3 for a run. So I don't know, quite a few. But we're just going to try using these old posts again. Got quite a few in this run, old post. So we should have enough. And also we rolled up a lot of the old barbed wire right here. We rolled it up into a roll. There used to be a whole bunch of it all over here and up there. And Caden got that all done. And then there's another roll of it up there. So we got quite a bit of the old barbed wire reeled up. And when we're done with the fence, we're gonna come back down and pick up all the rusty wire like this. We hang it onto the fence. That way we can pick it up when we come back and stuff. But yeah. Anyway, I'll turn it back on once we start putting T-post out and laying them all out and everything. Okay, so we're starting to put T-post out. We already got some, so we're gonna get a bunch more. And yeah, but anyway, there we go. Alrighty, got T-post out. So we're gonna have to, it's getting almost lunch, so we're gonna be going in for lunch. And we have to go clean Dusty's sheath better this time, because the first day we're kind of in a rush, so we just cleaned the sheath, so we have to clean the whole thing and everything today. Today is Friday? Yeah, Friday. Anyway, so yeah. But I was gonna put the permanent T-post and post in this video, but I think in the next video I'm gonna do T-post and fence stays. So anyway, hopefully you like this video and like the building fence and everything, because we have a lot more fence. We got a little bit more going. Let me see, right there where Caden is. Got a little more fence going that way, and then we're gonna have building a gate too. Got a gate up here we're gonna be building. So yeah, building an easy gate for people to open, so it's easy for them to open it. And anyway, yeah. So please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.